Well, ladies and gentlemen, here is a look at the dirt track at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And walking down here on this East Coast red clay, super wide racetrack. You got your white infield tractor tires. You have a very beautiful white painted wall around the outside. And then as you do the 360, you get to see a whole entire facility. This place is definitely no joke, and I'm very thankful to be here and see this event for the first time. So this is day number 2 of the World Finals, which is technically just a complete show for the World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series, minus we did qualifying for it yesterday, and that's also what tomorrow will look like. So with where we are sitting, we are 7th in heat race number 3 will be our starting position. They're going to be transferring the top 5 to the A main event. So we have to run top 5 in the heat. The rest of the cars 6 on back will go to a lower main, and then they'll run that and run a complete A tonight, and then like I said, do that tomorrow, and then you combine Thursday and Friday's points to set you up for Saturday. Overall though, like I mentioned, really good to be here, and excited to get on track again and just keep trying to improve and get faster around the Charlotte dirt track. Now it is an early start because of all the classes with late models and big block modifieds and 410 sprint cars. Pit meeting is at 3 o'clock, which is in like 45 minutes from now. So here soon we'll be getting suited up, get some engine heat, get on track for that hot lap session, and then our 410 sprint car class is the first heat races of the day. So hopefully the racetrack does kind of widen out so we have opportunity to pass. It's not just hammer down and one lane. So we just got the 1A, 1T, and 1S fired up to start night number 2. I was kind of unaware, I guess for some reason naturally I just thought that we were going to get to hot lap today, but it sounds like we're actually going to have opening ceremonies and right into the heat races. So it'll be really interesting to kind of see where the racetrack's at. I'm assuming it's going to be, you know, very, very fresh. Right now they're actually just out there rolling it in. Walking up here in front of the trailers, you can see they have all the pack vehicles out there. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, as a racer, like that really sucks we don't even get like a green-white checker to go out there and just start burning the grooves in. We'll kind of just have to see. Luckily we're in the 3rd heat race, so there will be a couple of laps on the surface. So yeah, that is the format. Just wanted to kind of update you all. But here in a couple of minutes they are going to play the national anthem, kind of do all the opening ceremony stuff, and then the first heat race will be rolling down this road. Definitely gonna try to watch that, then get in and head out there and do my job. We're starting 7th. We need to run in the top 5 to get into tonight's A main event.
Holmes as they race into corner number 3, and up in smoke now the 23 of Devin Borden. Brock Searfoss off the pace as well. Borden's still under power. Caution flag will wait for Searfoss, but things do not look good in that 23. So when all is said and done, the problems for Borden and Searfoss will move Tanner Holmes into the 5th and final transfer spot when we come back to the green flag with 4 laps complete and 4 laps remaining.
sometimes you take your results how you can get them. Started 7th there in that heat race, went forward 2 spots. Now both those positions I gained, those drivers fell out, I think from mechanical issues. Not having a hot lap session made it tough, and I have to say a topic I don't really, I guess, get into a lot. In the heat races ahead of us, the first one, Zeb Wise had a horrific crash on the first lap. Luckily it sounds like he's okay, he walked away, but there was a very long red flag. Just how he hit and his throttle was stuck, and like I said, thank the good Lord that he was able to get out. So I kind of, you know, I don't mean to bring that up on the vlog in a weird way, but you know, I think that was a good example of why we should always hot lap, go out there on a fresh track, everyone's fighting for the same piece of real estate, and it's just, I don't know, it's just not a good situation to put the drivers in. So both Zeb and Austin McCarl, they were okay. Then we went out, like I said, gained 2 positions, transferred into the A. My laps got better as I went through the heat race, but we're still gonna make a bunch of changes to try to take a big swing for the future. I just don't feel excellent. I feel kind of really just okay going around there. I'm fighting being free in spots and really just lacking a lot of grip, even though the track is fast. So I kind of want to get rid of that. I want to feel like I'm just like cruising forward no matter what. Now the surface we're going to see for the A coming up is going to be very, very much different than what we just saw, but still we're going to head in that direction, go off some notes from some other things we've used that work, and we're going to be rolling off from deep now, but we got a long time because they got to run all the other divisions in between now and then. Well, we still have a couple more races until we're out, but here's a nice up-close look at the surface. It is bone slick, almost to the fence. I mean, technically there's a little bit more to go, but not much. They just ran the B, and right now with where it was at, guys could run the top, and then as the track kind of started getting a little dirty, guys made the middle work where it was a little cleaner, and then even at the end, kind of the first time all weekend, I guess, where it's been like this, guys made the bottom work. And actually kind of slowing down, you know, lifting, and you know, here this place races so fast, so you're always on the gas, but compared to like how you're on the top side, like actually kind of shutting it down, hitting the grip, and you know, trying to keep the tires underneath you so you could drive off straight and really use the straightaway grip and be much lower. Looks like late models are getting ready to go, and then we got the big blocks, but it will be interesting if they decide to work it at all. I really don't see how they don't at some point, but still shaping up to be a really good racetrack, and hopefully it gets to the point where it's like this for us, where it's kind of a little slower and you can really just run about anywhere. So just climbing in, we're rolling off from 18th here, so 9th row outside starting position. They did just quickly work the track bottom and top, so might have a little bit of grip in those lanes for a minute, but I think it's gonna blow off and be super, super slick. So we're just gonna have to run a good race, figure out where we can get our car right, and you know, build momentum around this place, as that's huge. So starting 18th. of World Finals is complete. It was another cold one. Don't really have a lot to say about tonight's feature. We backed up 6 spots, started 18th, finished 24th. Yeah, I don't really know. I've kind of been thinking about it. So we were the first to run, so we got done at a decent time, and now it's probably an hour and a half later, and the whole time I've kind of just been wondering, like, what maybe did we do wrong? What did I do wrong? It felt like I ran a good race and never really just made good laps. Besides the first 2, I actually got a good start. I think I went forward a little bit. I think I put myself in a good spot, but then once guys all got going, like, I just didn't feel like I got going. Ran okay on the top side of 1 and 2, wasn't really good on the top of 3 and 4, never really hit the bottom. I mean, the racetrack was tricky. That rework they did really brought the bottom to life, but like, you had to slow down so much, and I think that's what I was partially doing wrong behind the wheel. A lot of this place, you watch cars go around, it's so fast, and everyone's keeping their wing speed up and going, but like, when it goes around the bottom like that, and the whole track's so dirty, like, you really slow down a lot more than you think. And I think just some of my footwork, that's kind of actually what I was just thinking about. Some of my footwork, which like was making the car do some things, but felt like I just needed a little bit more grip, like a little more side bite, be like more stuck in the center of the corner where like the weight transfers and kind of you pick up the drive and square up and drive off the corner. Like, I kind of struggled to do that. Big thank you to Shark Racing as always, Bobby Allen and my team. We'll put it behind us and be on to the next. Definitely want to get some, really tomorrow, really try to just get a little better around this place. With how the weekend's kind of been, I've had some laps, but today, like, we just heat raced an A main event, and it would have been nice to maybe just get, like, I don't know, somewhere in between there, just a couple laps to just get going and run right and feel a little bit more comfortable. I think that could really turn some things around for me just right now. Like I said, I just haven't gotten my rhythm yet or done it excellent enough to where I'm like, all right, that's what I need to do. So maybe that sounds dumb, but we'll just keep striving for it and like I said, move on to tomorrow. So thanks for watching. See you all tomorrow for another night of the World Finals, and we'll try to move forward and improve on today. Deuces.